Hello, my marvellous sausages, and here we are for the reset on October the 26th. It's the last week of the Festival of the Lost, so we'll have a look at that. We're going to have a look at what armour is pretty good this week, what Banshees got to offer, any exciting mods that are around the place, and also goodies in the Eververse. There's some rare items there this week. So first of all, let's get on with it. Don't forget, you've got to get as much candy as possible so you can buy all your masks. I've only got 2 left to get. And don't forget, you need to get as many spectral pages as you can as well to unlock the really cool, interesting lore in the Book of the Forgotten. So keep on grinding. Bloody hell, I got my work cut out this week. I've still got loads to get. I've got hardly of the Nessus book at all. Now, there are solid reasons for getting stuff from the Festival of the Lost. You've got the Glint of Victory. If you get all 27 pages of the book, you'll get a new shader called Headless Hues. It's not somebody called Hue. It means colours, doesn't it? Yes. If you get all of the masks, that's all 6 of them, you'll get the Headless Horsepower Sparrow, which is nice. And don't forget, if you get half the pages, you get the Beheaded Home emblem there as well. So there's lots of lovely reasons to be finishing Festival of the Lost this year. Armour rolls, well, it doesn't look like we've got very much in the way for the Titans again this week, which is a bit of a bum. But let's go and have a look at what Bungie say are the best. Now, these are stats with a total stat of 59 or over, or an individual stat of 26, which is a nice number. This is from the Bungie recommendation system on the Reddit page. So let's have a look. First of all, we've got here with old Shaxy Poos, it's the Cinder Pinion boots, these babies here. The reason why this one is, of course, it's got a total of 60, which isn't too bad, particularly for newer players, and it's actually got quite a nice spread there as well, with a plus 12 in recovery, which is good for Warlocks. That's what we're looking at the moment, the Warlocks gubbins. That's about it, really. Let's go and have a look at what Drifty Poos has got, and it's the chest armor. We're looking at the Calamity Rig robes. Very nice indeed. Again, a total of 60, a plus 12 recovery, plus 14 resilience, plus 14 strength. A middling to fair roll again, but never mind. Now let's sod off to Nessus and see what old Failsafe's got. And here again for the Warlocks, we've got a total of 60 for the boots, plus 20 to intellect. That's pretty damn fine if you ask me, which is good for your super, of course, and plus 16 for recovery as well. So that's not a bad set of boots there if it's a starter for 10, you know, if you're kind of getting involved. If you're a veteran player, this of course is not going to be much use to you at all. But never mind, eh? Right, we've got bugger all for the Titans this week according to Reddit, and I've double checked it and we ain't. So let's go and have a look at what we've got for the Hunters. And it's the Exodus Down Strides we're looking at here. Now, it's not great figures again, but you got a plus 26 to intellect, which ain't bad at all. And, well, that's it really for them. Let's go to the tower now. There's one more thing to look at armor-wise. And the only other thing of note here is the Calamity Rig vest with a plus 26 to intellect again. So, not a great week for armor, I'm afraid. Right, let's have a look at what Banshee's got. Now, there's a bit of confusion here as to Banshee's weapons because they do change for some bizarre reason at another time during the week. So you get these new weapons on reset now, but at midnight UTC, the rolls will change on the weapons, which is quite bizarre. But there we go. So you're only going to get a day or so of them with these particular rolls, and then they'll change again in 24 hours time-ish. And I thought we'd do it a bit different this week. We'll have a look at just the best rolls that we've got to offer here. So the best one for this week is actually on this one, the Lonesome. It's got a full auto trigger system, and it's got Demolitionist as well, which is very nice. It's got extended mag, and it's got alloy magazine too, so faster reloads when it's empty. And then we've got small bow, which increases range or stability, or is extended barrel, decreases handling, but it controls recoil and increases range. That is generally the best choice here this week. Choices. Let's go for Memory Interdict. Ooh. Now, we've got the Disruption Break on that. Breaking an enemy's shields with this weapon makes them more vulnerable to kinetic damage for a brief period of time. That's pretty cool. You've got Impulse Amplify, which massively increases projectile velocity. Always excellent on a grenade launcher. You've got Proximity Grenades, or you've got Sticky Grenades as well. I'm not really keen on them, but never mind. And then we've got Countermass, greatly controls recoil, increases stability and handling. Or we've got Linear Compensator, increases projectile speed again, so using that in tandem with Impulse Amplifier. So that's a pretty good roll on the old Memory Interdict. Ooh. Not a bad roll as well on the Ikelos Sniper Rifle. We've got Box Breathing. Aim this weapon for a short period without firing, grabs bonus range and precision damage that resets after firing. That's great on a sniper. Triple tap as well. Rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine. And then we've got Accurized Rounds, which increases the range. Steady rounds, not so great for that, I suppose, which is why it's not one of the best rolls. Chambered Compensator increases stability, controls recoil and decreases handling speed. Or Full Bore greatly increases range range. Not a bad roll for the Icos Snipper there. Mods-wise, let's move on to the old moddage. We've got minor spec there, deals extra damage against rank and file enemies. Pick that up if you ain't got it, it's great. And we've also got Icarus Grip as well, improves accuracy while airborne. Ada's selling some interesting mods this week. Unflinching linear fusion aim, which is very handy, but here, Fire Team Medic, destroying a war mine cell creates a burst of healing for you and your allies near you. That's pretty bloody excellent. Pick that one up if you haven't got it. Now let's sod off to the helm and see what's there. Here we are in the lovely helm. I wish you would decorate this a little bit for the Festival of the Lost as well. It's a shame. Anyway, let's go and have a look at what we've got for the war table mods this week. So we've got Elemental Light, pretty basic mods, defeating a combatant with your super spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass type. I don't know how much you'd actually use that one because there's so many other well generation mods now that one's pretty redundant, but never mind, pick it up if you haven't got it. And then you've got Font of Wisdom, picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy, grants you a temporary significant increase to your intellect. It basically increases to 100, so your super charges a lot quicker, so that's not too bad there. Here we are at the old Septic One Eye. Now these do actually remain the same each week. Somebody pointed that out to me last week, but I just thought I'd show you what we've got here. We've got the Reaping Wellmaker, Well of Tenacity, Explosive Wellmaker, Well of Life, Overcharge Wellmaker, Well of Ions, and Shield Crash Wellmaker. Lots of wells. Orson Wells? No. Orson Cart? No. Orson. I can't think of another joke with Orson in it. Let's go and have a look and see what we've got in the Wayfinder's Compass, or the Wayfarers Compass. I can never remember which one it bloody is. Hello! Right, we've got Melee Wellmaker, fantastic mod. When you punch somebody, you drop a well, which matches your subclass type. Elemental Time Dilation. Elemental well mods that grant you time-limited benefits can now stack. It can be quite handy, so you can increase the duration of an effect for each copy of the mod that you've got installed. Well of Striking, picking up an Arc Elemental well grants you additional melee energy. Seeking wells, they all get sucked towards nearby players. Now I need to check this to see, but I do believe it sucks closer to you as well if you're solo player. And then of course we've got Supreme Wellmaker, casting your super baths out 3 stasis elemental wells near you as well. Oh, and don't forget to pick up your Celestial Cartographer if you haven't got it, which I haven't. There we go, great. Now, our seasonal challenges this week are interesting because everybody might have noticed that this thing's been constantly bloody flashing for the last God knows how many weeks. 10 weeks in some cases, maybe? I don't know. It's been a long time anyway. Well, you can actually stop it flashing now. So if you go to week 10, it's one of these two, well, it's both of these that have been activated for me throughout the entire thing. It's probably the Techian's Cunning there. True Sight Barrier, Barrier Breach, that one there. If you click on those, you'll be able to get rid of your flashing, which is pretty cool. Excellent. Thanks very much for the engram. I wonder what it is. We've also got Cold Light of Day there. Defeat combatants with solar abilities, stasis abilities, or shatter damage. Rapidly defeating combatants with supers grants bonus progress. That's a calibration level for that one there. This is for Bright Dust and Planet Strider as well. Acquire the Vanguard ornament for Ascendancy. There we are. That's a rocket launcher, of course. So that's going to be with Zavala. Now, this week, actually, it's extra XP with the Vanguard. You get extra Vanguard rank up points. So that'll help you get towards the old what's it called there? The Vanguard ornament. And then we've got Ascendant Quickening as well. Complete the legendary Shattered Realm activity in under 25 minutes. That's bloody tricky because these legendary ones are pretty hard. In fact, they're really hard solo. So, you know, good luck with that one. Oh, let's have a look and see what I've got for my Eververse engram. It is a stasis projection. I haven't got that one. That's pretty cool. Right, let's have a look at what we've got here. Now, we've got a couple of rare items. Well, one particularly rare item to have a look at this week. So let's get in and have a look. We've got the Archeo skin here, which of course is the shader, a new shader for Festival of the Lost. Ooh, nice yellow boots. Well, it's a shader. You never know how it goes on to things. I'm buying that baby for 300 squiddly diddlies. Then we've got the Batwing entrance. That is actually pretty cool, but I can't be bothered with entrances. Let's have a look at the Halted Oblivion. That's quite nice, isn't it, with a frozen cat on it, if you want that kind of thing. How much is that baby costing us? 2,500? I don't know. Ooh, a new ghost shell for this year, the Calavera shell. That's very nice indeed, isn't it? It's very, very pretty. So if you want that one, pick that one up. Right, let's go and look at all the other bumps. We got the Gourd Summoner, which I do quite like. That's only been on for silver up until this point, so you haven't picked that one up yet. That one's here, and it's at 3,250. Quite a lot, but never mind. The Necroman's Dance, a nice wavy, weirdy one there to spin your chums out with, if you want that one. We've got the Fettered Shell. This is another shell for this year. That's pretty cool. Kind of looks like Marley's Ghost to me. There we go. That's that one there. Now, this is pretty rare. It's the Winchesters Ruin Sparrow. Now, this was introduced in Season 4, which is all the way back in Forsaken during the Festival of the Lost for that year. Only 18% of players have this one, so it's probably not going to be on sale again until sometime next Festival of the Lost, if at all. So if you haven't got it, it's well worth picking up if it's just for the rarity value. Because how much is it? It's 2,500. That ain't too bad. Then we've got the Penguin Mask here, which is of course a mask ornament, which I do like. It makes you look like a radio, doesn't it, really? Or a mailbox with a penguin's face on it. You can pick that up there. We've got an ornament for the Fighting Lion. Bloody Marv. Oh, look at that. That's really nice. It looks a bit like a Transformer or some sort of, well, I don't know what the hell it is, but it's bloody great, and I like that one. And then we've got the Winged Nightmare projection as well, but I'm never replacing my Indiana Jones one. As you all know, reanimated entrance, that's okay, I suppose. No, I'm not too keen on those. Spidders, bugger them. We've got Warsat Arrival. That's there. Oh, I look sexy. We've got Aposematism. So that's... Oh, no, that's not too bad, apart from the orange boots, of course, but it might go on things quite well. It's a shader. You gotta buy it. Thanks very much. And then we've also got Safety First, which is a nice bonkers orange one. I do quite like that one, even for its ridiculousness value. We've got Smashing Success, which is from Forsaken. Kind of makes you look like the Joker, if you ask me, doesn't it, with the glowy pink boots. And then finally we've got Midnight Talons, which is an excellent shader. I do like it, because it's golden black, and you can't go wrong with golden black, can you? Now, don't forget as well, the candies have been reset in the trees, so you want to get your candies from the ones in the tower. What an ass. Hell. Don't forget the one at the top, the lovely purple one's worth 250. Hello, puss. And there's also a tree as well over by Ikora. Ugh! Bloody hell, I broke my ankles then. Arse. Through the middle there. There you go, and that's how you get up here, and the last one up the top there. So just 1 week of Festival of the Lost to go for 2021. Quiet times ahoy for the next few weeks, unless they've got some surprises up their sleeves. Who knows? And don't forget, give me a like and a subscribe, because I'll be filling in the time between now and when all the old dungeony stuff comes out. Bit controversial, that, but never mind, eh? And give me a like and a subscribe. That would be utterly fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Sausage it.